Hello. Can I put my hands on you? Can I put my hands on you? I figure he'll snarl before he'll bite, but there's no guarantees. I'll go a little bit closer. Put my thumb inside my fist, so I really don't bite my fist, then bite my thumb. And smell me? Can you smell me? Is that okay if I put my hands on you? Okay. Oh my goodness, first contact. Hi. I'm getting no response from him whatsoever. I want you to see the ears. There's bloody ears, and that's probably from bugs, flies. Oh my goodness, I do get some loving. Finally, okay. Thank you for letting me get some loving. Oh, that's a big sign. And he just took a big sigh of relief as well. Oh boy. Look at all of that hanging. Oh my goodness. I want to get it on my bottom. Let's see if I can get a little bit more of that loving before I have to. Okay, can I come back for more? Look, I'm coming back for more. Can I come back for more? Okay. Boy, he's not showing any emotions at all. Really sure that when you come by to visit, you don't make fun of his pronunciation. He can't say L's, okay? He cannot pronounce the L. So instead of, it's Billy. We call him Billy, all right? And that way he doesn't feel so bad when he talks to us and he calls us things like Wector. It's okay. And so I think we all we can make him feel a lot more welcome. Wag your tail. Wagging your tail always works. That's a really nice gesture, the tail wag. You know, you could say bye. You could also say bye before you leave. That would be... So what we did was put some fresh pine shavings down on top of some old pine shavings. Now, when I say old pine shavings, this stall has not been used by anything since we put pine shavings down. But over time, they do weather. So you can see the lighter color of the brand new shavings along with the darker color of the older shavings. But remember, I just said it, nothing has been on these shavings. So there's not old pee or old poop that needs to be, cleaned out. All right, we will put some bedding down along with food and water. So what I'm trying to do is plan out where Billy is more than likely. I'll put a blankie. Now he may not want to use that. I'm going to put his food and water, I think, alongside the wall here. All right, here we go. All right, come on out of there, Billy. Come on, little buddy. You can come out whenever you're ready. I know he's probably scared. Come on, Billy. There you go. There's the door to freedom. Come on, little buddy. Come on out, Billy. So there's no way to prop this door open. I would like to prop this door open and be able to walk away for a minute. But this door doesn't prop open. And there's nothing right here that I can use to prop it. And I'm not going to try to force him out and scare him. So what I'm going to do is, come on, Billy. All right, now the door will stay open, then I can walk away. I will walk away and let Billy come out whenever he's ready. While we have our phone, our camera fixed on Billy Bob, and hoping he'll come out, I'm just gonna go ahead and say something that's on my mind. You know, when we rescued Christmas, I couldn't help but notice the number of people that were very upset with us for the fact that we took her away from her partner. You know, we couldn't trap her partner, the one we called Santa, but we did rescue Christmas, and I kid you not, it was just baffling the number of people who were upset, downright mad, that we took her away from her partner. Despite the fact that she was homeless and pregnant, they were so upset that we took her away from her partner. And then we rescued Buddy a month later, and people were freaking out, and they were so upset that of all the dogs that we feed, it had to be a boxer that Lester brought home. It had to be a boxer that Lester brought home. And so it wasn't the fact that Lester took another dog off the streets, a dog with heartworms. No, it was the fact that Lester had to have rescued the boxer because all the other ones are not good enough. And then the next month, I know, there's like a pattern here, right? The next month we rescue Stella, and oh my God, everyone knows the condition that she was in. And the big argument and fight there was the fact that you guys are in over your heads. You're in over your heads. You're already stretched thin as it is, and now you're going on some kind of a crusade to rescue all of the dogs. You know what? And I'm thinking, oh my God, sheesh. And so I can only imagine what they're going to say now. But here's what it boils down to. This is what it boils down to. Let me zoom my phone out because I got to be able to use my fingers here. Jamie and I, we know our limitations. We know our limitations on time and on money. You know, we know our resources and what we have and don't for resources. And so ultimately, if we make a decision to bring an animal in, don't think that we haven't already thought it out, my friends. Like, the only thing about this one over here is the fact that we had agreed to only one a month. And it's only, I think today is the 22nd or 23rd of March. And so we haven't even had Stella a full month yet. Friends, it has been a couple of hours. I've done all my chores. I've already showered and cleaned myself up. Billy has come out of his trap. We're about to make our entrance into his stall and see how this goes. So y'all join me, okay? Did I say Billy? I meant Billy. Billy. All right. So what I did was I tied the stall closed because I don't want Ben. Hi, Billy. Hello, Mr. Billy. Hello, buddy. Look, he's come out and he's come out of the cage, the trap, and he's actually already found his blankie and his bed. That's great. I don't know if he's eaten any food or had any water yet, but he did not eat the food that I left inside the trap, so he must not care for that, or he's just nervous. He's probably just too nervous. And so I'm going to go in there with him. But what I do is I leave this tied. I don't want Ben or anyone else who's around the barn to open that up accidentally and him end up getting out, because as of right now, he does not identify this as home. And so if he was to get out, he could be gone, and we wouldn't catch him again, or we'd have to try to find him, and that would be real difficult. So what I'm going to do is ease my way in. Oh, okay, well, that's great. He has used the restroom. Now, as disgusting as you all may find this, that will be good for me to look at and see if he has any worms in his intestines. So don't worry, I won't use my hands, okay? I promise I won't use my hands. All right, Billy, I'm coming in. Oh my goodness, I'm inside here with Billy. Hi, Billy. I know the wind is blowing and it's gonna be real hard for you guys to be able to hear. I'll get down low. I don't like the way he's side-eyeing me. Now, he's probably as scared of me as I am of him, okay? Even more so. And so I'm going to be real slow and cautious here. I wish Jamie were here. She's headed over, and she did have to work today, but she is headed over. And when she gets here, you know what? I may just leave this part for her, but I do want to say that he's out of the cage. I can go ahead and take these out of here now, get this out of the way. And he seems to be very content there in his little bed. Now, what's going on over here is I have Trixie and Buddy, along with who knows ducks and everyone else trying to peek in. And we're not going to have all that nonsense right now, are we? Who's over there? Oh, that's you two? So Billy has just got he just picked up your scent. All right, that's good. Okay, so off of camera, I was getting all the trap to move, and Billy snarled at me. He snarled at me. And all of a sudden, now that like put the fear of God into me. That has put the fear of God into me. Isn't it crazy? But, so what I feel is a very oily skin, which is actually fungus. And I know that from Stella. I told the vet that we thought that someone had been pouring maybe burnt lube oil on Stella. But in fact, she says, no, that's actually just a fungus, and it has an oily feel to it. And so there's that I'm sure the same kind of fungus is on this little guy. And that's sad, but she may actually recommend the same kind of shampoo that we use on Stella. I do feel bites, like scars and scrapes all along his back. I do feel there's lots of bones, but there's more fat at least than what was on Stella. Look at all this though. Wow, someone needs a haircut. Someone does need a haircut pretty bad, okay? Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some more time. I'm just do it in baby steps, y'all. We're gonna do it in baby steps. Okay, just baby steps, all right? Okay. All right, baby steps. All right, well, I am actually feeling pretty good. I got to put my hands on Billy Bob. And that's how we're gonna end this video, knowing that from this morning's catch in the trap to getting him home, getting his stall all cleaned up, and food, water, bedding, and a little bit of love. And I know this is just the beginning. So thank you all for following along, and keep up with his journey now, because I think it's going to be an exciting one. Imagine the day that we're able to get his vet care. That will come soon. And then his grooming, a haircut for Billy Bob will be a lot of fun. I promise you, I will not be doing that cut myself. I will leave that up to a professional. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and thank you all for loving Billy Bob as much as I do. Billy Bob, okay? I can say Billy Bob, but I just want Billy Bob. He's my Billy Bob. All right, thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next video.
Many years ago when I was 23, I was married to a widow who was pretty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. My father fell in love with her and soon they two were wed. This made my dad my son-in-law and changed my very life. For my daughter was my mother 'cause she was my father's wife. To complicate the matter, even though it brought me joy, I soon became the father of a bouncing baby boy. My little baby then became a brother-in-law to Dad, and so became my uncle, though it made me very sad. For if he was my uncle, then that also made him brother to the widow's grown-up daughter, who of course was my stepmother. My father's wife then had a son who kept him on the run, and he became my grandchild 'cause he was my daughter's son. My wife is now my mother's mother, and it makes me blue, because although she is my wife, she's my grandmother too. If my wife is my grandmother, then I am her grandchild, and every time I think of it, it nearly drives me wild.
This has got to be the strangest thing I ever saw.
As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. I'm my